Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. If you enjoy these yoga classes, please don't forget to subscribe at the bottom of the screen right here. And if you would like to spread the word to everybody you think might benefit from these yoga classes, that would be fantastic. In the meantime, enjoy yourself, center yourself, and love yourself. Mahalo. Welcome to your yoga practice today. Come onto your knees, sit on your heels, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale out everything that has happened so far in your day. Feel your hands on your thighs, gently resting, closed eyes, extending your chest open. And your shoulders down away from your ears. Deep inhale once again through the belly, up the chest, and exhale. Roll your shoulders back and down a few times, feeling big circles, opening up your pectoral muscles, squeezing the shoulder blades. And then change directions here, rolling your shoulders forward and down. Good. Tap into your breath here. Open your knees mat width apart. Sit on your heels. Extend your arms forward into a wide-legged child's pose. Here we're just going to focus on what our breath does for us and how we can carry that breath forward into our practice. You made it onto your mat for yourself. So let's celebrate that right now and just be here now in the moment. As you inhale, come onto your fingertips, extend forward, and then exhale, lower your arms back down onto your mat. Inhale, expand the back, the lower back, the ribs. And then inhale your left arm up overhead and weave it underneath your right armpit. You can rest your forehead onto your mat or the left temple onto your mat. And we're stretching the left shoulder blade, the left shoulder here. Keep that right arm extended forward and maybe draw down that right armpit towards your mat. Breathe into your hips and feel your hips drawing down into your heels. Deep inhale once again. This time send the breath into the upper back, really opening up that middle part of your upper back. And then exhale, relax everything down into the earth. Inhale your left arm back overhead and bring it forward, extended again. Inhale your right arm overhead, reach high. Exhale, weave it underneath your left armpit. And just, again, feel yourself in this posture and how good it feels to open your shoulder blades, to allow the different parts of your shoulder to stretch. We don't often think about doing that, so this is a great time to just really send our focus into those areas. Deep breath in through the belly. Exhale, open mouth. Again, deep breath in and sigh it out. Throughout your practice, use your breath throughout your movements to carry you forward through those edges. Inhale your right arm overhead and bring it forward again. Inhale. And exhale, come into all fours. And we'll do some cat-cows. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round your back, look down past your thighs. Inhale, look up, tailbone up. Exhale, round your back. Feel the top of your feet rooted down, pressing down into your mat. Keep Keep doing that with your own breath and try to keep a nice flow in your cat-cows that are matching your breath as you inhale and as you exhale. Press the mat away from you when you're in your cat and when you're in your cow. Activate those arms, activate the thighs, and activate the glutes. Inhale, tuck your toes, send your hips back, and then come into your first downward facing dog. As you reach your hips up and away from you, inhale your heels up, exhale your right heel down. Inhale both heels up, exhale your left heel down towards your mat. Feet hip width apart. Inhale heels up, exhale the right heel down. Inhale both heels up and exhale the left heel down, feeling that calf stretching. Inhale both heels up, exhale the right heel down. Belly button to spine here. Bend your knees, come into high plank. Bend your knees, exhale, send your hips back into downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, come forward into high plank. Bend your knees and send your hips back for downward facing dog. Keep doing this flow with your own breath here. And then we're going to switch directions. Make sure you concentrate on really extending your spine from the tailbone to the crown of your head, feeling all of your fingers, your knuckles rooted into your mat. Good. Inhale, round yourself into a plank and then back into downward facing dog in a nice wave movement here. Inhale, round and then into plank, and then exhale back into downward facing dog. Still on the ball of your feet, activate those legs. Good. And then switch directions here. Real nice and smooth. That feels so good, allowing movement to start creating heat into our bodies. Just feeling our body move. Step forward towards your hands to the front of the mat. Inhale and exhale. Hold opposite elbows with opposite hands and allow yourself to ragdoll here with your knees generously bent, still hip width apart. Allow your spine to stretch. Inhale, half lift. Extend the crown forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round yourself up, reach high, hands together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, hands up high, look up to the sky, and exhale, nice fold here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into high plank, lower the knees, lower down onto your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come back onto your knees and exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, both heels up. Exhale, the right heel down. Inhale, both heels up. Exhale, only the left heel down. Keep doing this with your own breath for a couple more cycles. And really feel the calf stretching when you do this. Good. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, nice fold. Inhale, round yourself up, reach high. Exhale, hands to your heart here. Inhale, hands up, spine extension. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, hands on your shins. Step back into high plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open the chest. Exhale, send your hips back for downward facing dog. Inhale, both heels up, bend your knees, hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round yourself up high, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Keep your tailbone facing down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, hop back into high plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, both heels up. Exhale, both heels down. Inhale, both heels up. And exhale them back down, deeper into your mat. Inhale the right leg up behind you for three-legged dog. Inhale here, reach out of that heel, bend the knee, stack the hips, and start making big circles with that top knee, opening up the hip. Keep the chest facing down towards your mat, maybe looking past your left armpit. Good. And then switch directions with your circles here. Deep breath, opening up all of that side body. Come back into three-legged dog. Step between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, low lunge. Grab your left wrist with your right arm. Stretch it towards the right here, keeping your hips facing forward. Breathe into that left side. Nice, deep breathing, belly button to spine. Come back to center as you inhale. Hands together, index pointing back into a nice back bend. Inhale, plant your hands, lift the back knee. Come back to three-legged dog, sending that right leg back behind you. Exhale it back down for downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg behind you, reach high out of that heel. Good. Inhale and exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, and then start making big circles, gentle and big, to feel all of that opening in your hip, that left hip, feeling that nice rotation. Then switch directions. Try keeping your chest facing down towards your mat. Feel your arms rooted into your mat. Come back to center. Send that leg back for three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it forward. Step between the hands. Lower the back knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale your hands up high. Exhale. Lunge. Inhale. Open the chest. Grab that right wrist with the left hand and pull it towards the left for a nice side stretch on your right side. Inhale, expand the right ribs. And exhale, relax your neck. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your hands together. Point the index back for a nice back bend. Inhale, belly button to spine. Look up. And exhale, plant the hands on your mat. Step back, look back for three-legged dog, really reaching high. Exhale, step down into downward facing dog. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels back down to your mat, feet hip width apart. Inhale, bend your knees, hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round yourself up, tailbone down, belly button to spine, reach high. Exhale, hands to heart. Reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. We'll come here into gorilla pose or padahastasana. So lift your feet, bring your palms underneath and step, bending your knees, step your weight onto your palms and bend, hinge at the hips here, bend at the elbows, and you can keep a nice bend in your knees if that's comfortable. Allow your neck and your head to relax down here. We're stretching the back of the legs, the hamstrings and the calves. When you're done, release the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your hands up high, and exhale, bring them to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees and sit down into your chair pose here. Tailbone down, belly button to spine, feet hip width apart. Try and send your weight back into your heels. Lift the toes up, spread them apart, and then press them back down firmly into your mat. Arms by your ears. Reach high, but keep your shoulders away from your ears and relax your shoulder blades down your back. Just pulse here if that feels good for you. Just pulse minimally here with your breath. Don't force it. Just listen to your body and listen to your breath as you inhale and you exhale. Good. Pulsations really do warm up those thighs. Inhale, reach up, exhale, fold here. Allow yourself to half lift, plant your hands, hop back into high plank, and just swing forward and back onto the ball of your feet. Inhale, lift the left foot off the mat a few inches and breathe. Hold here and lower down. Inhale, lift the right leg off of the mat and hold here, just to a hover. Exhale, lower. Inhale, the left foot off the mat, breathe. And lower. Keep your abdominals firm. Inhale, the right foot off the mat to a hover. Nice straight line here, plank. Lower down slowly. Hold your plank and lower down to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, elbows by your side, firmly pressing the top of your feet down on your mat. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the hands off of the mat, squeezing the shoulder blades, shoulders away from the ears, lower down. Inhale, hands off the mat into a cobra. Exhale, lower. Extend the arms forward. Lift alternate arm and leg off the mat and lower. Do this on the other side and lower. Inhale, lift the right arm and the left leg off. Keep your head on your mat and lower. Inhale, left arm and right leg up and lower. Do this a few more times. Keeping your abdominals firm, feeling that lower back working for you and activating those glutes and those legs. Good. Inhale, all fours off of the mat for Superman. Exhale, lower. Keep doing that with your breath, activating the back legs and the toes. And when you inhale up, squeeze the abdominals and feel the lower back working for you, and squeeze the glutes. Not too much. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach out of your fingers, lift all fours. Exhale, lower. We'll come into cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach up. Keep your legs off of your mat. And keep doing cactus arms. When you do your cactus arms, squeeze the shoulder blades and lift your chest and your belly button off of your mat as much as you can. Exhale, reach, and then lower. Bring your arms by your side, palms facing up, your right cheek to your mat. Inhale, expand the back, and then gentle exhalation as you release. Turn to put your left cheek on your mat. Deep inhale, release all the tension, and exhale, relax down into your mat. Good. Bend your knees to a 90 degree. We'll come into bow pose here. So sway your legs side to side just to loosen up the lower back a little bit with your breath. Grab your ankles and flex your feet. And then when you're ready, lift only the chest off of the mat and then lower down. Do this a few times with your own breath here. We're just doing the top of the body. We're getting ready for bow pose. Couple more times. When you lift, you open the chest. Good. Now lift all fours off of the mat. Inhale and exhale in your bow pose. The knees can be as wide as they need to be. Try and keep your feet flexed towards your knees. Open your shoulders and your chest forward and lower down. Good. Release the legs down on your mat, hands by your side. Push yourself back into tabletop. Send your hips back to your heels for a child's pose. Bring your arms by your side, knees together, forehead to your mat. Deep inhale in your lower back. Exhale, release into your child's pose. This really opens up the back. Good. That's really great. Come back on all fours, tuck your toes, send your hips back for downward facing dog. Inhale. The right foot behind you for three-legged dog. And then we'll bend the knees and reach your leg underneath you for side plank. Leg raised off of your mat. Left arm overhead. Inhale, bring yourself back to three-legged dog without touching the ground. Bend your knee, stack your hips again. This time, maybe you feel more comfortable stacking your hips. Inhale, reach up, and then come into a side plank with your leg reaching underneath again. We'll do this movement a few more times. Inhale, reach into your three-legged dog, bend your knee, stack the hips. Inhale, come back to three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it underneath you sideways for a side plank with your leg raised off of your mat. Look forward, that left arm reaching overhead. Inhale, send your leg back for three-legged dog and come down into chaturanga with one leg. Inhale, upward facing dog, relax the shoulder blades. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg back for three-legged dog. Bend the knee, send it underneath you sideways for a side plank with your leg raised off of your mat. Reach out of that hip. Inhale, send the leg back for three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hips. We'll do this 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, send the leg back up for three-legged dog and bring it underneath you for side plank with leg raised. Inhale, send the leg back for three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Good. Tap into your breath here. Extend back into three-legged dog. Bring the knee forward and send your leg sideways for a side plank with leg raised off of your mat. Reach that right arm straight overhead. Inhale, send that leg back for three-legged dog. Reach out of that back heel. And then lower down chaturanga with one leg. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Reach that tailbone up. Tippy toe yourself forward towards your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, fold. Hold on to the back of the shins. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring your left foot sideways for a wide-legged forward bend. So the edge of your feet are parallel to the edges of your mat. Hands underneath the shoulders, extend forward with the crown. Bring your weight forward, exhale, fold. Here, you can hold on to the outside of your shins if that's comfortable for you, and then you can bend the elbows, or you can reach your hands underneath you towards the back of the mat, underneath your hips. The crown of your head can be touching the mat. Here it's really about your body, so you can bring your legs closer together or further apart. It depends on where you're at in your practice. Bring your hands back forward underneath your shoulders, half lift. And then inch your feet towards each other, and we're going to come into a deep squat. Here, bring your elbows inside of your thighs. Press the thighs into your elbows and your elbows into the thighs. Reach out of the crown, extending the spine up towards the sky. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale and exhale. Tailbone reaching down towards the mat, sending your weight back. Bring that left hand down and away from you as you reach your right hand overhead. Stretch that chest open towards the right in Balasana. Exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Keep that extension in the spine. Bring that right hand out and away on your mat as you reach that left hand overhead. Look up, open that chest. Exhale, bring both hands back to your chest. Do this again on the other side. We're really trying to open up our bodies and twisting in our squat here. It takes balance and it takes effort to keep that extension in our body. Inhale, look up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart, feeling your belly button strong in your spine. We'll come into crow pose and experiment with crow. So bring your hands a couple of feet forward. Bring your knees onto the triceps. Send your weight forward, looking forward, down at your mat, and just lift the toes and legs off of your mat. If you're there in your practice, balancing, keep that up and see if you can keep practicing that over the course of your yoga practice. Come back to Balasana. Inhale, slowly raising yourself up in your squat. Come back up, strong legs, reach up high, look up, exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, reach your arms high, exhale, fold deeper here, fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, step back, lower the knees down into tabletop. Swing your hips side to side. And then start doing big circles with your hips just to loosen up your back, the muscles, the connective tissues in your hips here. And then switch directions. Feeling everything that you're feeling in all the movement. Tap into your breath and the intention for your practice here. Come onto your sit bones, and we'll reach that right leg out in front of us and bring that left foot inside of the right leg. Feel the sit bones really rooted down into your mat. Turn to your extended leg, reach arms high. Exhale, extend forward and then fold. Your hands will land wherever they need to land. You don't necessarily have to hold on to the ball of your foot. Just allow yourself to round here. We're not forcing anything. We're allowing our bodies to stretch, the back of the right leg to stretch. And as you exhale, maybe you can fold deeper. Whenever we do any of these stretches, it's always important though to be mindful of extending the spine beforehand. Instead of directly going into a fold without being mindful, it's important to be mindful of the positioning that we put ourselves in. Slowly creep yourself back up to center with your fingertips, slowly with the crown of your head last. Extend the left leg, bring that right foot inside the left leg. Root down into your sit bones, turn towards your extended leg, reach up and extend forward as you exhale. And fold, keeping that left foot flexed towards your body. Feel that right knee pressing down into your mat, activating those legs. Deep inhale. And exhale, release. This is your body, your time. Allow yourself to just let go. Good. Deep breath. Tap into that breathing, the sound of your breath. Press yourself back up slowly into center. Open both legs wide. Inhale, hands up. Reach out of your hips. Look up. Look up. Reach out of your fingertips. And keep that nice extension as you inhale and as you exhale. Keep the toes flexed towards your body, rooting down into your sit bones. Inhale and exhale. Reach forward into a forward fold in your wide legs. Good. Beautiful. Deep inhale in through the belly, and exhale, turn your arms and your body towards the right. Inhale back to center, reach forward. Exhale, turn to the left with your arms extended forward. Come back to center, reach on your tippy fingers, and then turn to the right, still in a fold. Inhale back to center, reach with your fingertips, and then come to the left, still reaching with your arms. Come back to center and just fold deeper here with your breath. Good. Slowly bring yourself back up to center. Bend the knees with your hands, bring them back together, and squeeze your knees into your chest with a nice seated hug. Really nice tight hug here. Slowly roll yourself onto your back, extending your arms. Find yourself on your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Interlace your fingers around your shins and sway yourself side to side, giving your lower back a massage. Bring your hands into a T. Extend the left leg up and bring that left ankle onto your right thigh. Press that left thigh away with your left hand, and then when you're ready, come into thread the needle, interlacing your fingers behind your thigh and drawing that knee in as you exhale. Relax your shoulders, your neck. Feel the back of your skull rooted down into your mat. You can sway your head side to side slowly if that feels good. And with every exhalation, maybe you can draw your knee in just a bit closer into your chest. Good. Beautiful. Deep inhale. Tap into that side of you that's releasing everything down into the earth. Release your legs. Extend that left foot back up. Bring it down to meet the right. Extend the left foot up overhead. Rotate your ankle. And bring it onto the left thigh. Press that right thigh out and away with your right hand. And when you're ready, draw that left knee into your chest for thread the needle. Send your breath down into your hip. Inhale, expand, visualize expanding your hips and the space in between your muscles. And as you exhale, allow the exhalation to deepen the posture for you. tapping into the center of yourself and your energetic self. That space you create for yourself is really important, and you can bring that into your everyday life off of the mat. The practice of doing this is just that. It's the quality of our lives, giving ourselves what we need. Inhale, release, and bring both legs and arms overhead and rotate the ankles and the wrists. Big circles. Big circles with our feet and our hands, switching directions. And then just reach off of your mat, shoulders off of your mat, reach your fingertips to your toes. Try and touch your toes, keeping your feet extended, and release into a butterfly pose. So supine butterfly pose. Open your knees wide, let them splay out. Bring the soles of your feet together. And maybe it feels comfortable for you to have your arms overhead. Deep inhale down into the pelvis. And then exhale, letting the ribs collapse inwards. And your chest just completely relaxing. If you desire, bring the right hand onto your belly and the left hand on your heart. When you breathe in, allow your hand to slightly slide off of your belly and off of your chest. And when you exhale, just notice the hand slightly coming back inwards into your midline. Allow the inner thighs and the knees to completely relax here. Deep breath, opening your arms out into the sides, allowing your fingers to curl inwards. Relaxing your forehead, the temples, melting your cheekbones down towards the earth. Relaxing your jaw, allowing the teeth to part and the tongue to gently relax on the roof of your mouth. There's nothing else you need to do here. Let go of all the effort and come into your final Shavasana when you're ready, extending your legs out as wide, as far out as they need to go to feel the space, embracing yourself in the energy and the space you've created for yourself today. Relax your eyebrows and your eyelids on your eyes. Feel the ankles relaxing, and all of your body being pulled down with gravity. Mahalo for joining me today. Sending you love, happiness, and peace. Namaste.